Hi, I'm Caleb, and I have something quite interesting to share. So this prototype is a CargoLingo advisor. So in which is basically a large language model powered tool to advise your business planner. So to give a bit more context, right? So basically, the problem we are trying to solve, the stakeholders involved are the planners for your supply chain, in which they are the professionals that have this business context and need to basically make decisions, changes to accommodate like new business needs. And usually, what is important is they want to know what is the outcome of these like changes they made. So the issue with this is your port system, your supply chain, your whole operations is probably very, very complicated and complex. So this results in the inability to get the clarity of what will happen behind like every decision, new decision they make. So what will usually happen is they will have to reach out to their engineers and your data scientists to be able to work through what exactly is the optimal way of making the decisions or what will happen. So basically, this whole process is very time consuming. It's a lot of time from the data scientists and engineers to explain the problem, and also yeah, it wastes a lot of money. So basically, what we have here is basically a way for these planners to interact with your very complicated optimization solution directly without having to go through your like engineers and your external data scientists. So for example, we have this question like, oh, what if there's a 50% increase in the max capacity of my warehouse one? So basically, what will happen here is we actually our wrap around your optimization software. So in this specific case, since we don't have any of your very complicated data, we assume a very very simple use case for now. We have just berths, your trucks and your warehouses. Very simple. So you guys probably already have this kind of supply chain system with your own optimization software. So what we are basically doing is using a LLM agent to make decisions about this question. So what it will do is, if you look through the thoughts, it will basically generate out code for the optimization software to add on to the optimization software with like checks to see whether it runs, and even see we run into error after the code is compiled, and it can even smart enough to correct its own mistake based on the debugging error logs. So it's a self-correcting kind of thing, checking again, and then from there we are using the Groby's optimization to solve this. Is able to use this and get out the final answer to you for the question. So in this case, the total cost doesn't really change. So it um it doesn't really matter if the warehouse actually increased by 50%. This kind of thing. So on top of this, right, we also enable the LLM to have access to, let's say, your live databases of current operations. You want to get more insights for these kinds of situations, like, hey, which of my warehouses is close to maximum capacity? So we have this in natural language. You're able it's able What we're able to do is basically okay, this should not happen. Let's just try again. Okay, yeah. It's a non-deterministic kind of thing. So yeah, so in this case is, as you can see, you can query from the database itself um specific information regarding your question. It's able to know what specific information to retrieve. Use this data to generate out code to plot the different in this case the different warehouses and its current capacity. So it's able to do this like iteratively through like self-correcting and able to access your um your SQL queries and everything. So a bit more context how we're able to do this is basically what you see just now is here we have the user question. From there, we have our different components. We have the Groby solver. We have our Supabase SQL databases. From there, what we're using the LLM for is to construct your user question into code, to run this, to get the logs out, to make the logs human reader interpretable, and then get it back to you. So you don't have to have any tech knowledge. You can just, as a business user, ask a query, get your results, and from there we're able to reduce the number of like on-call engineering, and also allows more autonomy for the planners. So if you scale this up, right, just because for this prototype we don't have any of we don't have you didn't release any of your supply chain operations, this can be scaled up to whatever and just be built upon your current existing tech infrastructure to accommodate this utilizing this GPT as a wrapper around those to access to have your people able to more easily get out information easier, to make better business decisions faster. Yeah, so that is about it. Thank you very much.